Hello, everybody. My name is Ali Ho, and I am honored to be able to stand before you all today to represent Vancouver Sustainability and Climate Strike Canada. We are a completely youth-led organization that enacts climate strikes in solidarity with Greta Thunberg's Fridays for Future and urges our government to push forward change. We've had plenty of successful climate strikes, like the past one on May 3rd, where we had about 3,000 people gather at the Vancouver Art Gallery. And we also, on May 24th, pretended to die on Howe Street because that's what would happen if our world just destructs from the climate emergency. The next one we will be hosting will be on June 20th, and we're all gonna strike, so come strike. Yeah. As a 17-year-old student, I am regretful to say that I stand here today to fight for our rights. I am regretful that I stand here today to represent the thousands of youth in elementary and high school here in British Columbia and Canada. I'm regretful that we have come to a day where the people must take the reins of a national decision that destroys our future. I am regretful that today's Walking for the Climate even has to happen when we could focus on tackling the climate crisis instead of preventing further attacks. Recently, I was accepted to a summer program at Yale University that intakes 11th and 12th graders. More than half of the people accepted are not from North America, so I was given the opportunity to talk to people from all over the world, from Montenegro to Egypt to Sri Lanka to Wales, everywhere. And after talking to them for a while online, the subject of Canada came up. Every single one of the youth from foreign countries had this false perception that Canada was the best country, a role model in all things related to multiculturalism, human rights, freedom, and environmental rights. Here, I had to tell them, I had to abruptly stop them and retell them the story that has been falsely told. I had to tell them that since the beginning, Canada has been terrible at respecting Indigenous rights, and it still is. Since the beginning, we've cared more about profits than livelihood. Since the beginning, we've cared more about how we look to the world than what we actually do. I had to tell them about the ways we oppress, the ways we repress, and the ways we digress from the real problems at hand. They didn't know any of it. They didn't know our faults. Canada has done so well with concealing. Remember when Stephen Harper apologized? When Justin Trudeau apologized about many things? Nothing ever substantial ever came out of it. And here we are at a new phase where I hear of Canada planning to declare a climate emergency. We will be the biggest country to declare one if that does happen. But I can't help but think that it's for show. They are thinking of declaring a climate emergency while they want to build a horrendous and devastating pipeline. Where will beautiful BC go? Where will the displaced communities go? Where will our orcas go? I don't know of any of these answers, but I know where Canada is going to end up. On top, in the world. We will look like the world's prettiest lie. No, the young people do not want to pay for the pipeline. No, we do not want to have pipelines running through our backyard. No, we do not want to support a dying economy. No, we do not want to be citizens of a government that values its profits over its people. We're going to make it simple. We want climate action now. I asked the cabinet this: should we fund a dying industry? Should we take away the homes of our brothers and sisters? Should we destroy the environment for the sake of economics? No! I encourage the cabinet to ask these other questions. Should Shouldn't we make the future a better place? Shouldn't we save the children that play in the forests? Shouldn't we invest in solar or wind that actually have a flourishing industry? And shouldn't we act like the country that we say we are? As I stand here today, I represent our future voters. I represent the future voices, and I represent our fight for the young people. And what we want is justice. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Keep it going for Ali Ho.